Alright, this is like my, must be my 7th or 8th attempt to make a video addressing a couple of things, but in particular what I'll call a common atheistic delusion. Common delusion held by atheists. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I've tried to respond to a couple of times and taken some crap for this, where a video or a context response is insinuating, if not outright saying, something to the effect of irrational thinking or illogical thinking, holding irrational beliefs, is somehow unique to theists or deists. And that's pretty, at least if you're not, in the group and all excited with the idea, it's pretty self-evident that that's baloney. The other insinuation is, of course, that atheists only think logically and rationally, and they only hold beliefs that can be proven. Again, I mean, I hope that's not truly describing anybody. Probably you wouldn't own that. But here's the thing: the delusion I'm talking about, that I've seen, and I've seen this from people that I've enjoyed interacting with. But here's what the belief is. Your life has meaning. Your existence, more specifically, human existence has meaning. Or you can give your life meaning. Now, frankly, and I don't want to get too, I don't want to have the same tone in this video as the tone of the videos that I object to, but if you hold an atheistic, materialist worldview, and you can come to that conclusion about human existence, if you can hold the belief that human existence has meaning, or things we perceive in the universe would have meaning, that's irrational and it's illogical. And I'll back it up, but I wanted to be blunt, at least initially, because I want to expose this double standard. Look, irrational thinking, and even having a belief that butts up against your logical conclusion, that's normal. That's human. That's what people do. That is what people do. I've shared before in some of my earliest videos, I don't think we choose what we believe. We have beliefs. And unfortunately, fortunately, whatever you think, they don't always shake when you introduce them to a logical conclusion. So here's the thing. Meaning. Words have meaning. Words mean things. Excuse me, I realize that's quite debatable. But what I mean is I got definitions here of the word. These are the definitions that people are trying so hard to wriggle out of. Atheists want to wriggle out of so they can hold on to a particular belief. Mean. Number one, to have in mind as one's purpose or intention. Intend. Number two, to intend for a particular purpose, destination, etc. To intend to express or indicate. There's a couple others, but you get the idea. Intend is synonymous with mean. There must be some kind of an intention in mind, and then meaning is just the variation of the word. It's the noun. Definition one, what is intended to be, or actually is expressed or indicated. Number two, the end purpose or significance of something. Number four, intentioned. Number three is too much different. Look it up, dictionary.com. Hopefully you see the point there. If there's no sentient, intelligent being with volition and will behind human existence or the universe or anything that we perceive, then there is no meaning to those things. Now, I understand that we are sentient, self-aware, we have a will, and we intend things. So we can intend. Our actions can have meaning. Our words can have a meaning by the definition of intent. And we can expect that other people do too. And we can attempt to derive the intent or meaning of their actions and words. That's all fine. But you cannot go back in time and give your existence meaning, human existence meaning. It's not logical in that sense. And as a matter of fact, and I need to say this, the very group that you want to slam for having irrational beliefs is certainly on a more sure footing when it comes to believing that their life has meaning. Very simply, that's consistent. If your belief is that there is a sentient intelligence, a being with volition and intent behind life as we perceive it and all these things in the universe, it's not illogical. In fact, it's logical and reasonable to expect that life will have meaning. Now, I'm not saying you can know what the meaning is. I'm just saying the assumption then is logical. That belief is logical within that system of beliefs. So, I don't know. I just want to challenge everyone. You need to follow your own thinking, your own belief system. You need to be able to walk it all the way through to a logical conclusion. Now, if in doing that you find that the logical conclusion is more than you can handle, if you can't bear the idea that human existence has no meaning, and you need to go on and kind of massage the definition of the word meaning so that you can feel better about your life and its mortality and all of that, okay, then own that. Have the intellectual honesty to say, you know, this belief I have doesn't match up logically or rationally with these other beliefs that I have. That would be the ultimate honesty. And I've shared that. To me, that's no big deal. I don't think we choose what we believe. I think a belief sometimes refuses to let go. It just doesn't shake off when it bumps into a logical conclusion. Too often, we find the logical conclusion to be counterintuitive, or at the very least, too extremely unpleasant. So I don't know. I needed to get that out, guys. It's not unique to theists or deists. It's common to human beings to hold beliefs even when they don't line up with your logical conclusions. So I think you need to own that. That's it. No intent, no meaning. Deal with it. That's the delusion. As says about delusions, the problem with delusions is not that they're delusional, it's that they work. So it takes some real effort to recognize them.